We are in the Moose Mobile, the Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile, with your Rob Ellen and with two has-beens. I'm allowed to say that because it's true. We have Dickie and Sarah Bills. In the house, you can say hello, folks, if you want.
Hello.
Yeah. And we have an audience, so the audience are quite welcome to do to chat in the chat frame, of course, and ask any questions and enjoy the show. Thanks for coming, guys. Try and keep it clean. Please do. It is a family show, and we're not anywhere near the watershed. So, Sarah, I'm assuming that most people watching will know who you are.
Hopefully.
I think. But there will be those around the world as well that might not. So would you both sing us, do us a song?
Sure.
By way of introduction, then we'll talk about...
We're going to start with our take on a classic song, and this is called Guns of Smithton because we are...
Here we are.
Yeah, we're in Smithton.
And we've got guns.
You know, yeah, these guns. At your front door, how you gonna come with your hands on your head or on the trigger of your gun? When the laws break in, how you gonna go? Shot down on the pavement, waiting on death row. You can crush us, you can bruise us, but you'll have to answer to, oh, the guns of Smithton. See, it feels like I've been born under the Smithton sun. His game is called survival. At the end of the harder they come. Yes, he likes the life, the money, it feels good. No need for the Black Mariah. Goodbye to the Smithton sun. You can crush us, you can bruise us, but you'll have to answer to, oh, the guns of Smithton. At your front door, how you gonna come with your hands on your head or on the trigger of your gun? When the laws break in, how you gonna go? Shot down on the pavement, waiting on death row. You can crush us, you can bruise us, but you'll have to answer to, oh, the guns of Smithton. Oh, the guns of Smithton. Oh, the guns of Smithton. Oh, the guns of Smithton.
Nice. We have live music in the Moose, live from Smithton. Yeah. And we haven't got guns. So don't worry. Sarah, how have you been?
I've been good, thank you.
I want to talk to Dick. I'm good, yeah, no change. I'm very pleased to say.
He's probably a bit more interesting than me right now.
No, I want to talk to Dickie about the withdrawal symptoms and not being able to play drums for a whole year. And we'll have a counselling session on that basis. But let's have that question for Sarah as well. What has it been like without music for a year?
Thankfully, I've been quite distracted, or I've had my hands full enough.
Yeah.
But it's been tough. It's maybe one of the reasons why I withdrew from Facebook and things, because that was always my platform for kind of putting our music out there and arranging gigs and you know, all that kind of the network, I suppose, our creative network. And so if I just kind of buried my head in the sand, I didn't think too much about it. But there's definitely been a big change to life. However, I think, you know, with my last pregnancy with my son Otis, I had to stop gigging anyway. So that was probably the best practice for what we couldn't have expected, I suppose.
Pre-lockdown practice.
Yeah, pre-lockdown practice.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, it's here now. Well, hopefully it's getting a bit easier, and it's nice to be able to come and sing some music. How did that feel?
Lovely.
It did.
Always a pleasure,
I thought it was lovely as well. Bills, how long since you had the drum kit out then?
Well,
out of its boxes. You've got one in the studio right now.
Yeah, quite a while. It was quite interesting because we did a wee get together with Ashley in the Botanic Gardens last November.
Nice.
And the drums. So this, I'm really ashamed of this. I'm really ashamed of this. I'm not alone with this because other members kind of discuss similar symptoms. But
right.
Yeah, I went. You know, I've never done this, but I left my beautiful friends, my drums in the trailer for most of the winter, and obviously it wasn't moving, you know, because we weren't. I mean, that's not a new, but you know, you're usually gigging, and so this gig came along. We're all excited. Oh, great! I better get my drums out. So I got them out. I opened the trailer door, and it was like you could tell. You could just.
I know.
So there was mold on some of the kind of soft cases. So anyway, they weren't talking to me. They just were not.
Did you have a hard time with them?
They weren't talking to me.
Giving you grief.
They were just... So
they're giving you the silent treatment.
I honestly. Seriously, I'll never do this again either. But I must have spent about 48 hours in total. The better end of
just
a week.
A bit of love. And they're back talking to you.
You
again.
know, every nut and bolt was
Groveling.
every nut and bolt was bathed, cleansed,
nice,
cared for, pampered, and
that's a very touching story.
Yeah, we managed to get things back together again, and they're talking to me again.
So they're ready. So they're ready to go.
They're very ready, and they have been living with me in the house.
Have they?
Since that day.
So they've moved in.
They've moved in
again. They've moved back home again.
Yes. Dawn, my beautiful wife's not so happy about that, but they're back.
I do like a happy ending, don't you?
And you know, I will never, ever treat them as bad again.
But that's just so such an easy thing to do. No, you will not be alone in that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, but I'm so sorry, drums, if you're listening.
Yeah, they don't listen. Drums don't listen. Sarah, lovely. I'm going to do something right now just for the viewers, and thanks for joining us, guys. You can actually comment and things, and Gemma Jeffries has just said this. Yeah! Yes. So I'll put that on the screen for things. So you can ask Bills, and if you have got a similar story of neglect, you can get it off your chest right here. So I'm going to do this though, guys, and this might bring a pang to a few folk. I've got a bit of video here of you two in the market bar. crowd noise and lunacy and all the other stuff that we love the market. I hate. I'm saying it in past tense for because it's not there at the moment, but hopefully at some point there will be music back in the market bar. This all knocked the market bar down, and it had been 7 nights a week for 40 years, Bills.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you probably in that ratio, you were doing 8 nights a week.
Not quite as many as that. It might be 7. No. I think I mean, we all remember Billy.
Aye, of course.
There was a party one night in the market where Billy was celebrating his 1000th gig, and
Is that right?
That was quite a long time ago.
Goodness me.
Yeah, but I have played there a lot over the years.
but
it's just such an amazing place. Even just hearing that there, it's
I know.
It's the rabble,
It's the ambience.
the ambience,
the ambulance, the ambulance of the market bar.
It's kind of a unique little gem in its own right.
Yeah.
You can't create something like
And
that.
we were just saying earlier on, we won't stay on the subject, but the fact that it is upstairs in a loft and it holds 30 people, and it would hold 3 if there were social distancing.
Yeah.
So it's difficult. It's difficult to imagine it coming back too soon. However, outdoors, and we could just take over the alleyway outdoors at some point.
We have talked about this.
This has been talked about, is it?
Yeah. There has been the odd night where music has spilled out.
It has, aye.
Yes,
You're right. Yeah. All right. Well, we're wishing Shirley and Speedy and everybody that to do with the market bar, and Melanie and everybody good luck and good wishes, and hope they're all doing well. And let's get ready for some more live music somewhere in town as quickly as possible, I would say. How about getting ready? How are you ready for live music, both of you?
I was born ready.
Yeah, but you haven't been rehearsing anything up, but you're just going to jump in it.
Yeah, we would just, I think you rehearse when you have something to rehearse for.
Yeah.
At least certainly with us anyway, that's quite often the case, I guess, because everybody's so busy with their own lives.
Yeah.
So it's, we have our day jobs and we have our families and all that kind of thing. But yeah, we're just, when we've got something to work for, we certainly work for it. There has been the occasional gig that we've shown up to unrehearsed, and sometimes they end up being the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just winging it, flying by the seat of our pants. That's kind of how we like to roll.
Right. Well, I can't wait. It's been 3 years since you did our little stage.
That's right. I was pregnant with Otis.
I know.
Last time that we played your pot and shed, Rob, which has got the pot and shed's got a really special place in our heart. There was many years where we've been playing belly drum, and we would have multiple gigs across the site, including your own.
Yeah.
And when we would get to our pot and shed gig, it was kind of like the feeling of coming home.
Thank you.
And it would end up being the highlight of the weekend.
Yeah. And some of your gigs were the highlight of my weekend as well, because it felt that way with everybody else as well. It was like, okay, Sarah's playing the pot and shed, we will be there, and it was always mobbed. It was
always really good. And hopefully we'll get back to that.
Yeah, not this year, but we are going to move the pot and shed stage this year. We're looking at getting licenses to put it in a field next to a croft on the Black Isle. So you, as pot and shed family, you are invited to that. There will be more information. There will be more information on that. Thanks for joining us, guys. I'm going to have a look at some of these. Check how young you both look. Fiona, not now. They talked about me and
Fiona's just in that house right there.
She is. Wave at Fiona. And just putting a few
The
comments
speakers
up
are a tiny wee small screen.
before we get another song. Oh, so somebody couldn't find the link, but has found us now. Well, it's lovely to have you. It'd be nice if there's folks out with the area, and we've got a good amount of folks join us. Anyway, tell us where you're, even if it's Culloden, tell us where you're viewing from. It'd be very nice to welcome. It is nice to welcome you to some live music. Would you do another song for us? You got one up
Absolutely.
your sleeve?
This song is called Young Feel, and it's about being unemployed and young and going to parties. Rolling out of bed, wishing I was dead. Get me out my head, get me out of Riding in a car, I'm gonna go far. I don't know the driver, but I don't want to smiling at me, and I can see the pupils dilate, and I'm already there. Hang into your feet, let go of your seat, go on up, and get your head in the stratosphere. So I'm just living on my young feel, and I'm just living on my young feel. So I'm just living on my young feel, and I'm just living on my young Right vibrates, people in a state, you look great, and I am doing just fine. Wanna take it with me, don't care where. We'll have a party and live it up right here. So I'm just living on my young feel, and I'm just living on my young feel. So I'm just living on my young feel, and I'm just living on my young Right vibrates, people in a state, you look great, and I am doing fine. Right vibrates, people in a state, you look great, and I am doing fine. Right vibrates, people in a state, you look great, and I am doing fine. Right vibrates, people in a state, you look great. So I'm just living on my young feel, and I'm just living on my young feel. So I'm just living on my young feel, and I'm just living on my young.
Yeah, we're with the Bills, Sarah and Dickie Bills, the has-beens, to be more accurate. And we're all saying that we're all has-beens since the lockdown has happened. But it's nice to get some live music. Thanks, guys. We've got a really cosmopolitan crowd in tonight. Forest, as far afield as Forest, Bewley, and yeah, I know. Wow, that's Jules. You'll know Jules.
Hi,
eh?
Jules.
And we have got Jan Caldwell in Forest, and Jenny in Smithton's asking you to keep the noise down.
Sorry, Jenny, we're almost done.
And Dorset is the furthest afield.
That's my buddy Holly, I think.
No, that is Angela Turner.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Good evening.
Fiona's saying in Cranberry Drive that you've got to keep the noise.
Please don't phone the police, Fiona.
Yeah.
We're almost done.
No, we got another song yet, guys. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the views. Thanks for following the Moose. Please do follow the Moose, because the more that do, the more we'll view. That's the catch phrase out of the way. I won't say it again. So at this point, you would say, right, where are the gigs and where are you going to be playing, and have you got it? I will ask, though. I have to ask, have you been writing songs, Sarah?
No. No.
You didn't, did you?
I've got lots of ideas.
Yeah. So you just withdrew altogether, but you've been studying and
yeah,
stuff as
I mean,
well.
it's not intentional. It's just, if I could have more hours in a day, I would. I would certainly take them.
Oh yeah. You've got 2 young kids.
Yeah, and I think
keep forgetting that.
Yeah, and working full time and studying, and but there's plenty of inspiration.
Yeah,
just got to kind of pull it down and
a couple of gigs here and there would help with that. Absolutely. Inspiration as well. Yeah. So we're holding that out. I'm just I said earlier on, I said this in other broadcasts, it's like 6 people can gather now. Socializing is allowed again. Hooray. And I'm socializing with Dickie and Sarah just now. So 6 people can gather. So if everybody's got a tenner in their pocket for an artist, that's a good day's busking, isn't it?
That's not bad.
I think that's the way ahead. And if it opens up to 12 people, then we start thinking about doing more than one and going out and getting a tour together. Anyway, food for thought, throwing it out. Dickie, your plethora of bands and artists that you play with, bring us up to date with how that all is at the moment, as far as you know yourself.
I've got no idea, because we've all been in lockdown. Obviously, continue to kind of do bits and bobs with us.
Robin and Derek, all right?
Yeah, Robin and Derek are absolutely good.
Yeah,
probably not watching, but
yeah, they will at one point.
Yeah, obviously, we were gigging twice a week, regular.
I know.
In town, and that's just going to a hall. But we all kind of work together in our day jobs, so I do see them a lot.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
That's the best named band that I've ever heard, actually.
Yeah, we get asked so many
Punching
times.
Elvis.
We get asked so many times, and people don't get it. We're actually big Elvis fans, and that's but it's a certain Elvis. Punching Elvis is a certain Elvis.
Yeah.
But people say, people get offended. We've had some bad messages about that, but and we always get asked, why punching Elvis? So it's not. People immediately think it's like,
No, you're punching Elvis's spirit. With Elvis's spirit. That's the way I read it.
Yeah, but it's that, how Elvis liked a wee bit of kung fu.
Oh, he did indeed. Of course he did.
Good pals with Muhammad Ali, and often did his moves on stage, but that's punching Elvis.
That's punching Elvis, yeah.
It's Elvis, doing his thing. So, yeah, but people do get confused about that. Rob came up with that name.
He did well with that. And Ashley's fine. We need to get Ashley in for one of these. That'd be lovely.
Yeah, I'm sure she would love to. We've been managing to get sort of a wee bit of social distance kind of jamming going on in gardens now that we're getting now that we're allowed 6 adults, So, So yeah.
Cool. We'll crack on. We're nearly at time up on this, and then thanks everybody, good audience, and thanks everybody for their comments and shares and generally love, because you're getting loads of love. Sarah.
And a big thanks to Rob for
having us.
No, you're very welcome. It's a joy to be able to do this.
Hijacking me before I ran away from Facebook World again.
I did. I noticed that. I better grab her before she disappears.
Well done.
Sarah, play us out with a song, would you? And with my gratitude for doing this for us.
Thank you. Thanks, Rob. And thanks everybody who's tuned in this evening. We're going to finish with a song called The Morning After the Night Before. And I hope the sentiment of it we will be sharing with our friends again soon. Another Sunday morning rolls around the bend, and I'm still lying here with my oldest friend. No, I never thought that I'd see a day so pure. So I clench my teeth and sweat rolls down my back, and how I wish that I could take it all back. Don't you think that I should have stayed till last night? And no one's here to make it alright. Some people arrive and spill into my head, and we all danced until we were dead. I thought you would come and play too, but the party's never over and the sun's back in the sky. We always avoided that big long goodbye. Now he is gone, but we're still here. We're holding on to our youngest years. Weekend at the fair, we all know that everyone will be there. I thought I would see you too. And now it's quiet in the room. I've lost all sense of time. I'm left alone here, just me and my mind to keep me warm. Another Sunday morning rolls around the bend, and I'm still lying here with my oldest friend. No, I never thought that I'd see a day so pure. So I clench my teeth and sweat rolls down my back, and oh, I wish that I could take it all back. Don't you think that I should have stayed till last night? And no one's here to make it alright. 'Cause you never stayed tonight. And we're all alone tonight.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. That's the Bills. That is the Hasbeens, Sarah and Dickie. Her dad, Dickie, I'm going to say her dad just because doesn't look as youthful as he is, a sprightly chap. Here in the Moose tomorrow. Please do follow the Moose at Medicine Show on the Road. .me. Tomorrow we're going to be with Andy May, the wonderful Andy May, tomorrow around the grand piano.
Nice.
Yes.
You getting that in here?
And we're looking at it. We'll probably have to remove a window or
There's
three.
always a way.
Yeah, there's always
Solution focused.
a way. So Andy May, for those that don't know, Andy plays with everybody. Andy Gunn as well. He plays with Andy. He plays with Marianne Faithfull. He was telling me today. Albert Hammond, the Proclaimers. He was a piano player for the Commonwealth Games, no less. First phone call in Scotland. He is my guest tomorrow at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Then we're off to Nashville at 7:30 our time, 1:30 Nashville time for Noel Mackay. I say Mackay, they say McKay. He is a cousin of mine because I'm a Mackay on my mother's side, and they play up in Strathnaver, and they've been to some of the town halls up there as well. And he's talking about coming in September, so we're going to talk about getting the village halls open again and all that sort of stuff. So let's hope that can happen for Noel. Tuesday, still up for something, guys. On Tuesday, let me know. And the Moose is loose and open for business. So if you want to tell us how your lockdown went and plug anything that you have got coming up or need help in bringing live music out there anywhere, let me know. We'll get something to you, and we'll help in any way that we possibly can as things open up. Again, thanks for joining us. There is a PayPal link there if anybody feels like contributing to not just the harmony but to the Moose itself and keeping the diesel in the diesel tank and keeping me going. The link's there.